My father's name was Gregory Cooper. He was really kind. He always looked out for other people. He actually cared a lot about my mom. He'd do anything for her.
Mari's dad, athletic, just like Mari is. Very tall, giant, like Mari. Very sweet, but silly, really silly. Loved to crack the jokes and the whole nine, right? Top dad, never wanted to let him go. Bought him plenty of Jordans, basketballs. He couldn't even hold the balls, of course. It was short, but the time that we did have, with him and Mari was amazing. But unfortunately, life got cut short for him.
My father died because he was shot in his own home.
So he was home from school. Him and a cousin got into it. And the cousin was upset, pulled out a gun, and shot him upstairs in the room. I want to say around the age, maybe 9-ish. He went from being this bubbly, silly, funny kid to more to himself, and it's like quiet and,
At times it was really hard when it came to not just football, but life. Like even when I would go out to eat with just me and my mom, I would see certain couples or families with their kids and dads, and it would just make me feel like it was just like a big chunk, like a piece chunk that just felt gone.
You can just see it in his face that sometimes he feel defeated not having him there,
My mom has been always by my side. Surprisingly, my mother plays both roles really well. My father role and her role. It sounds silly, but she actually does a great job with that and making sure the dad part of my life is where it needs to be.
I have to say, hey, you have to toughen up, right? Can't let people bully you. You have to speak up for yourself, You're strong, but then also I have to be soft. I have to understand, I have to be that listening ear.
My mom found Camp Sheilah from one of her close friends.
And she's like, oh, well, my kids are in this program called Camp Sheilah. You should check it out. And so I looked into it and felt in the application, and we've been there ever since.
I actually surprisingly cried when I first got there because I didn't want to go. But throughout the days, I realized I love camp, and I regret crying when I first came because it was like the best thing ever. And I was really bottled up. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't want to make new friends. But as the time went, I opened up. I got comfortable. I made new friends. It just made me feel welcome.
For me, it was the hardest thing leaving my baby with strangers. But it was something I needed and something he definitely needed.
Well, them having me at camp made me feel a lot better inside because I feel like, okay, they actually care for me and they actually want me to do better moving forward in life.
He was just this shut-off kid. And I just felt like Camp Sheilah opened him up more and more. Each year he went. And, talking more and like explaining his feelings more.
I want to say my favorite memory of all time at Camp Sheilah was the barbecue where we had barbecue ice cream, and I want to say the moving forward ceremony, just gathering, having that big ball of emotion with everyone and knowing that there's others that feel the same emotion that you feel, and it makes me feel like safe.
Mari grew a lot. Me and Mari got closer. This allowed us that time, to even talk about his dad and see how he's feeling, and I feel like we got a closer bond.
Camp Sheilah helped me go through some of those emotions and feelings by taking my mind off of a lot, like it helped a lot with grief. I wasn't really bottled up anymore in my room and quiet. It just gave me like an open mind basically and helped me move forward in life. I started thinking about my future goals, and I felt like I had to do it for myself, and I feel like I should do it for them because how much they helped me throughout my journey. With that, I really I want to push myself as much as I can, pick up some D1 offers over the next season, and take it as far as I can.